Hello my dear students, in the last video we have studied about the types of the leaves and the function of the leaf, and also about the parts of the leaf and different kind of venation in the leaf. Today we are going to discuss about the modification of leaves, how the leaves are modified so as to perform different kinds of function. So first of all, what is modification? When a part of a plant is changed to carry out function other than its normal one, it is called modification. So when the leaf is modified for performing some function, it is called the modification. So leaves are modified so as to provide support. So what is the first function? The first function is the leaves are modified to carry out following function, and the first function is to provide support. How does it provide support? You might have seen the leaves. They are modified into the spiral structures, very thin spiral structure, and they wrap around the support and hence helps the plant to climb. So these are called tendrils. These tendrils are generally seen in climbers where the stem is very weak and they are not able to climb on their own. So these tendrils helps and provide support so as to climb, and these are nothing but the leaves, and they modify into the form of tendril, which helps them to provide support to the plant where the stem is very weak. What is the next function? It provides protection and also prevent the loss of water. It provides protection and reduce the loss of water. So these kinds of plant can be seen in areas where there is very less rainfall. The very less rainfall consist of the desert areas. So in there you might have seen the cactus plant. Yes, the cactus plant, you might have seen this thorny structure. This is nothing but the spine, and these spines are the modification of leaf. What is the modification? These are the modification of leaf so as to reduce the loss of water. So it reduces the loss of water because it contains very less stomata. We have studied in the earlier chapter that the leaves contains stomata so as the exchange of gases takes place. Yes, so it contains very less stomata and helps to reduce the loss of water through transpiration. And also this spine are thorny structure, so they prevent being eaten by the animals. So these provide protection and also the reduction of loss of water. So these are generally found in the desert plant. Example, desert plant. Example, climbers. So to protect buds and store food, how they protect the buds and store food? In some plants, in some stems that grows underground. In ginger, you might have seen the dry scaly structure which protects the ginger, generally the stem, and they protect the bud, and also they are very fleshy, so they provide food, that is they store food. The ginger is edible, and so also the onion. The onion, you might have seen the onion, they have scales. Yes, they have scales like this. These are nothing but the scales, and they store food because we eat the onion, and this is the stem. So it store food and also protect the bud inside it. The bud is inside it and they protect the bud. So this to protect the bud and store food, so this type of examples can be seen in ginger and onion. Also it helps in vegetative propagation. What do you mean by vegetative propagation? When the plants arise other than the seed, it is called the vegetative propagation. So in some leaves of plant, example, bryophyllum. So these plants, you might have seen the plants like this. They might have small buds on the margin of the leaves, and these buds are nothing but the plantlets, and when they fall down on the soil, so they give rise to new plant. Or when you plant this leaf inside the soil, so these plantlets will give rise to new plant. So this method is called the vegetative propagation, and this vegetative propagation can be seen in the bryophyllum plant. So some modification can be seen in some insectivorous plant. What is the insectivorous plant? The insectivorous plant are mainly the carnivorous plant, those who feed on the insect. They are autotrophs, that is, they prepare their own food, but they grow in the marshy areas which are very devoid of the nitrogenous substances. So in order to take the nitrogenous substance, they feed on the other insect. They derive the protein from the other insect and small animals, and so they fulfill the needs of nitrogen, because the soil is devoid of nitrogen in the marshy areas. So this kind of modification can be seen in pitcher plant, Venus flytrap, bladder wort. Pitcher plant is also called Nepenthes. You might have heard of the pitcher plant. The pitcher plant is just like a pitcher. It is pitcher shaped and it has lid on the top. So this is nothing but the modification of the leaf. The leaf is modified in the form of pitcher. So, and the margin and the apex of the leaf, this is the apex of the leaf, and this is modified into the lid. This is the pitcher and this is the lid. So the lid apex is modified into the lid. So when what happens, this are green in color, so insect come in search of nectar because it looks like a pitcher. So when it comes and sits on the rim of the pitcher plant, the insect gets slipped onto inside it, and they have small hair-like structure which inside the pitcher, which secretes digestive juice, and hence the insects are digested by it. The lid of the pitcher also closes when the insect sit into it, so that the insect cannot escape through it. The lid of the pitcher plant also acts like a cover, so that it cannot be saturated with the rain water and all. The rim of the pitcher, this rim of the pitcher is very slippery. The rim of the pitcher, this is the rim of the pitcher is very slippery. When the insect sits onto it, it gets slipped inside it, and hence it gets digested by the digestive juice. This is all about the pitcher plant, which is also called Nepenthes. Next is the Venus flytrap. What is Venus flytrap? You might have seen the leaf are generally modified into this like structure. The leaves are modified into structure like this, which has thorn like structure on the margin of its leaf, and this midrib acts like a hinge. The midrib acts like a hinge. So when the insect or small worm comes in contact with the Venus flytrap, also called the snap trap, because it snaps the insect or the worm when it comes in contact with it. So the flap, the both side of the flap, it closes and the insect gets stuck into it, and the digestive juice is secreted and it is digested. That is, the protein content or the nitrogen content of the insect are digested. So this is all about the Venus flytrap, also called the snap trap. Next is the bladder wort. Bladder wort is aquatic plants, and they are carnivorous water plant. They have horizontal stem. The stem is horizontal, and they have very thin divided leaves, and in the leaves they have a bladder like structure. So it is called a bladder wort, bladder like structure, which which contains hairs inside them, and it has a flap like closure door, so that when the insect come in contact with the hair, the flap like structure or the door closes, and hence the insect get trapped inside it. So this is all about the bladder wort. It looks like a bladder, so the name is bladder wort. The bladder wort absorbs the aquatic animal that comes in contact with it, and the door opens. The flap like the membranous structure or the membranous door opens, and it engulfs the aquatic animals and dissolves the content, that is the nitrogen content inside it. So this is all about the bladder wort, also called utricularia. It is an aquatic plant, aquatic carnivorous plant. So today we studied about the modification of leaves. So the leaf, other than performing the own function, they perform some other function, so that they provide extra care to the plants. So what are the function, what are the modification of the leaf, what are the function for modification of the leaf? They are to provide support, example the climbers, to provide protection and reduce loss of water. It can be seen in the desert plant like the cactus, and also they are scaly structure and protects the bud. It can be seen in the onion and the ginger, and also it helps in the vegetative propagation like the bryophyllum plant. Also, in many insectivorous plant, the leaves are modified into some structure, so that they can fulfill the nitrogenous content from the other small animals or insects. So they can be seen in the insectivorous plant like the nepenthes, bladder wort, and the Venus flytrap. Thank you.